Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's PostgreSQL DB tutorial. In this video, we are going to set up logical replication in PostgreSQL 17 on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So we have two servers. So both the servers are running on the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and we have to install the PostgreSQL 17 for the logical replication. So both the servers are running in my VMware workstation. Let me start both the servers. So before that, I'm just reverting the snapshot. So this is server 1 I'm starting, and this is the server 2. Both the servers I'm starting from the VMware workstation. So here two servers are we need. One server is the primary, that is also called the publisher server, and IP will be the 192.168.224.129, and there is a second server is there. There's a secondary server that is called the replica server, and that is also called the subscriber server, and this is the IP of the subscriber server is 192.168.224.130. And PostgreSQL version we are using 17, and replication password we are using admin at the 123. This is the default password we are using whenever we'll use the password. So step 1, we'll just install the Postgres 17 on the both the server. So first step with the update your system packages to ensure that everything is up to date. So for that we run the command sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade -y. So let me access both the server. Both the servers are on now. So this is 24.04. Both the servers are running with that. So I'm going to access both the server. SSH DPT 192.168.224.129. So server 1 is accessed. Now I'm going to access the server 2, SSH DPT at the 192.168.224.130. So both the servers I have access. So this is server 1, this is server 2. You can able to see there is a server 1 and there is a server 2. So I'm going to give the name for the server 1 is, right click on the top and rename this one primary server, and this server I'm going to give the name replica server and changing the tab color to red. So primary server is in black and replica server is red. So first we'll just update and upgrade the packages. Next, add the PostgreSQL apt library repository, because Ubuntu 24.04 LTS contain the apt repository for the Postgres 16, not for Postgres 17. So manually, I'm just adding the official PostgreSQL apt repository to there. In both the servers, I'll do the same. Now I'm just adding into the source list. Okay, done. Now install the PostgreSQL 17. So first you have to update the system, otherwise it will install the PostgreSQL 16. So we need to install the PostgreSQL 17, so we need to update. Then we'll just run this command install PostgreSQL and PostgreSQL contrib. So installation in progress. Now I am moving to the next. So there is a start and enable the PostgreSQL services. So ensure the PostgreSQL service start automatically. I'm starting first, then enabling. So enable the services means that whenever your server will start automatically with that PostgreSQL service automatically start with the system start OS whenever boot. So for that we are doing this too. This one enable, and we need to start this the first time Postgres. So I'm running this a Postgres start. So let it complete. Completed. Okay, wait, not com the second server replica server is not completed. So here we have started. Now I will check with the status. So this is active and running. Okay. So replica server also I have started and enabled the services. Now here also I'll check with the status. Done. Running. So next we are moving to the PostgreSQL 17 configuration. So this is the configuration for the PostgreSQL. I'll just this 4 I'll just configure on the primary server. So first address, I'll just say instead of localhost I'll put the IP address, so easily you can access with that IP address 192.168.224.129. Then control W, set some wall label. So wall label should be logical. Then control W again, wall sender we need. So home I'm giving the 10 wall sender, max replication slot also 10, control X and Y. So save this one. Similarly, I'm going to change the HBA file, HBA host based authentication. Host based authentication. Here we'll just add the our access. So here we are adding the replication database and replicated user and all database with the all user for the 130. So both the lines I need to add control X and Y. So save. Now I need to apply the changes for restart the services. So services has been restarted. Next, I am going to access the PostgreSQL for the creating the replication user. So, accessing sudo -u postgres and psql. So here I am adding the PostgreSQL. So Postgres access. After that, I am going to create the replicator for the replication with the password admin@123. So done. Created role is created. Now I'm going to create a database /c -db. So /dt. Let me check with the tables. We don't have any tables, so I need to create one table. Which one? I will just go for the logical replication. So created. This is simple command. Create table. Table name. So table name is employees. ID is a serial primary key. So we automatically auto increment like that. And name is the this one varchar 100 and position is varchar 100. So let me check with the /dt and select extract from employees. So we don't have any data now. So I'm going to insert two rows on this. So insert into your table name and your columns. So we have inserted two rows. Now let me check. So select extract from employees so that we are getting the two rows are inserted there. Okay. Now we are creating the publication for replication. So my underscore pub, we are creating that. Create publication is completed. Now grant permission for the replicator user. So we need to give the permission, select, insert, update and delete on the employees table to the replicator users so that data will be replicated to database. After that, I need to give the permission, sequence permission for the schema public to replicator. So giving the same, so both the grant is successfully run. Now part 1 is completed. Now we are moving to the part 2. So part 2 is the we will configure the replica server. So here I'm getting the path of the Postgres configuration. Here I'll give the listening address. 192.168.224.130. So this is done. Now I need to configure the HBA. So HBA, I'm opening the HBA file. And the last, I'll just write the host and all. Here I'll put the IP 192.168.224.129 slash 32. And here I will put the MD5. My method is the message digit 5. So this is the encryption. So we have done this, save. Now I'm running the restart the PostgreSQL to apply the changes. Done. Now going to access the PostgreSQL. Log into the PostgreSQL and we'll create the test database and subscription. So test database is create. Now I'll create the test database. So create database test db. Okay. Now slash c test db. So there is a we have created the test db. Here also we have created the test db and we connected the test db slash dt. We don't have any relation. So same structure of the table we have to create for the replication. So I'm creating this. So creating this slash dt. Now let me check the data from the table from employees. So we have 0 rows now. Next, I'll create the subscription. So this is command for the creating the subscription. So create subscription, my subscription connection, and the host name. We are giving the IP of the primary server and port number of the primary and test DB from the primary and replicator user. And there is a password admin@123 and publication name is mypub. We already created on the primary. So just enter this. So create subscription is completed. So now verify the status. So now I'm going to run this command pg state replication on the primary server. Go to the primary server and run this command. So you can able to see there PID and username and application name, username, replication, my submit and IP of the client address. So means that my replication is started. And on the secondary server or the replica server also you need to check the subscription status. So here run the subscription status. Here you will get the subname is my sub and other data. Okay. So subscription is going on. Now let me check the data is replicated or not. This is the main thing. So here two rows are there and replica server. If I am running the same, here also we are getting the same data. But previously we are not getting the data. Which data is replicated. For the testing purpose, what I'll do, I'll just add one more data. I will add one more data into the primary and let me run this command. So third data is inserted, that is the id is equal to 3 Dhruv and student. The id 3 is inserted on the primary database. So data should be reflected on the secondary server, replica server. It's all the configuration we have done done then. So let me check with that. Yeah, so data is reflected on the second server. So it means that our configuration is successfully done and we have checked with the verification also. So in this video, we have learned how to set up logical replication in PostgreSQL 17 on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS. So we have taken the two server, one is a primary, second server we have given the name of the replica server. So step by step we have done all the things. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Please follow the process on in the video. Subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.